Hello.
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 Hi. I am Tara, and this is my mom, Jill. We are the authors of the Dining on a Dime cookbook, where you can eat better, spend less, with over 1,200 recipes and tips to help you save money on your grocery bill. Today, we are doing two things. Mike, if you would explain to Dave what I explained to you earlier, I forgot to tell him. We are showing you my $50 grocery haul. I am making 105 meals for 5 people for 1 week for $50. And yes, I actually did it. Then Mom is going to show how to make her, it's basically like 3 ingredient chili, kind of, somewhere around there, 3 or 4 ingredients. That we made growing up. Quick and easy chili is what it's called on the website. Now, all these recipes and the entire haul, menu that I'm using with this haul is at livingonadime.com. Just type in 105 meals for $50. It's on there. And I'm going to try and start making this a new series. So if you guys like this, let me know, because I'll start doing more. I'd like to do this once a week. I don't know if we'll be able to, but I'm thinking about it. All right, so Dining on a Dime cookbook right here. For the dinners, we have in Dining on a Dime, we have the hamburger casserole, and I think, do we have the tater? I don't think we have the tater tot casseroles for the next cookbook that we're coming out with. So that's here in Dining. All right, now Mom and I are going to explain briefly, actually, why am I standing up? I guess we need to explain first. We're going to explain briefly about shopping, okay? Now, I've seen other grocery hauls. Well, they'll take X amount of money and they'll go to the grocery store and only buy those things with that money, and they assume you have nothing in your house. We are not doing that. We want to actually eat good food. Sorry. But a lot of these guys have beans and rice with no flavoring, spaghetti with no flavoring, nothing added to it. And that's fine. If it's an emergency and you're totally run out of money, I'm telling you, eat the box of macaroni and cheese, eat the ramen noodles, eat the spaghetti, do that. But we're here because we're living on a dime to grow rich. The whole point is to go from saving money so that you can grow that money and you are rich then. Because the whole point is not to live in poverty your entire life. The point is, use your money to work your way up. So we save on our grocery bill so we can pay off our house, okay? Pay off your debt, pay off your car, whatever. So that's the whole point. But the way we do this is we keep a stocked pantry, okay? So when sour cream is on sale for $1.29 for 16 ounces, I will get 1 or 2 extras, and then I will incorporate them into recipes later. For example, in the next week or two, if I make tacos or
Enchiladas,
burritos, or more enchiladas or something like that, I will work around having sour cream. If I don't have sour cream on hand, I don't make recipes that don't call for sour cream, okay? I don't go and buy it if it's not on sale.
That's why we don't have menus that are set in stone.
Yeah.
I'm going to do these 2 week, 2 weeks worth of menus and adhere to it, because if you find something on clearance, then you need to have a list of menus that you can pick and choose from.
Yep.
You can use those ingredients.
Okay, so here's the thing. Whoa! Sorry. 95% of these groceries were purchased on sale. I rarely buy groceries at full price. The tomato soup that Mom is using today, it was purchased, well, this was purchased today, but normally, I don't use tomato soup that much anymore, but normally I would buy it at all my canned soups that I need, the cream of mushroom soups, those kinds of things. we buy at Thanksgiving and Christmas. We stock up enough to get us through Easter when it goes back on sale again, and you just rotate like that. So maybe I would get, you know, at Christmas 10 cans of tomato soup, and that would probably get me through for Easter. Now, how do you know when is the best price? Our price book. You can get this at livingonadime.com in the store, but let me show you how it works. So we have just regular everyday items, and over here we've put, my assistant and I went through and got the best stock up deals on these particular items. So on this page, our stock up deal for butter is $1.99 a pound. So that we know if we see butter for $1.99 or less, for my assistant it's less, she gets it for about $1.50 a pound. I have never, well, I can't say never, but I rarely get it less than $1.99 a pound here. Mom gets it for $1.50 a pound sometimes also. Then I stock up and I'll put butter in my freezer and have butter for several months so I don't have to pay full price for butter.
But don't let this scare you or intimidate you. It looks like, how am I going to remember all this stuff?
No, that's why you write it down.
Yeah, you write it down, but after a while, even after you've written it down, I know that tomato soup is normally 75 cents at Walmart and a lot of the grocery stores. Because I've just bought it so many years and I keep track of it. I mean, it's the same food you're buying over and over, so you'll remember it eventually, you know.
Yeah. So now, when I go to the grocery store, I know when cucumbers are 2 for $1, that's a good deal for me. So that's what we have for our vegetable that week, okay? Mm-hmm. All right, now, the next thing is, do you want to talk about not cooking if you don't have it on hand?
Not cook. You can't cook it if you don't have it on hand.
I know, but I mean, so here's what okay, Mom didn't follow my lead very well there.
Sorry.
But
I don't have a clue.
We did go over this.
But
here's the thing. We don't make a list of menus and then go grocery shopping.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Do you want to talk on that?
Well, if I don't have, it was the same thing you were talking about, the sour cream, you know. What I do is I keep a list of just regular menus that I eat all the time. Mm-hmm. And there's not that many, you know, there's just a few, and I pick and choose from that list. So if I'm thinking, okay, I want to have beef stroganoff today, and I go look in the freezer and I have no round steak to make the beef stroganoff or hamburger or whatever, I'll have to readapt and think, well, I do have egg noodles, I do have a can of tuna and some cream of chicken soup or something, so I could make tuna casserole then. You know, mm-hmm. I could readapt. Or I've got rice. Be flexible. What you're trying to say is be flexible. Mm-hmm. If you don't have everything you need for a certain menu on hand, don't panic and go grocery shopping and rebuy for it. Use what you have, you know, in your refrigerator, in your pantry type
And
thing.
what I'm also saying is, I don't go grocery shopping every day and say, oh, well, tonight I feel like steak, so I'm going to go grocery shopping and buy for steak dinner. No, we don't do that. I go grocery shopping about every 2 weeks. Then if I'm doing a show, Mike and the kids will pick up something for me if I decide I'm doing something for a show special. But I only do grocery shopping about every 2 weeks or a month. Usually I do it a month. But I don't just run to the store and say, oh, well, it's 4:30, I think I'm going to make beef stroganoff. I don't do that. I see what I have at home and I cook with what I have.
Because you don't waste time. You're wasting time by going grocery shopping like that. Mm-hmm. You also waste food because you never go in there and buy exactly what you're going for. Yep. You always buy extra, and that's a dangerous spot to be in if you're trying to get out of debt.
Yeah. All right, so let's go through this grocery haul. Now, this is a combination of things that I already had on hand and some things that I picked up at the grocery store today, okay? So, 105 meals, 5 people, 3 meals a day, plus snacks. I did not add the snacks for the 105, times 7 days a week. 105.
Oh, I said 150.
Oops, Mike put the wrong number in. It's supposed to be 105. For $50 for all of it, plus snacks, okay? So, We're going to run through that. Oh, yeah, he did put 100. It's supposed to be 105. Mike got that mixed up. Sorry about that, guys. I bet they were thinking, woo, that's a real good
Okay,
deal.
before you start, compare that to the box meals that they mail to you and how much they
know.
cost. Compare that to
Yeah.
the box. What is it?
Yeah,
what's
$50.
Yeah.
$50 for one meal
For one
from
meal for like
HelloFresh,
4
Apron,
people
or
or
whatever
something.
those people are, or the butcher place or
So
whatever.
compare that to them, and then really seriously think about that,
Yeah.
the difference.
Yeah. And then, yeah, so anyway. Okay, so what are we eating? For breakfast, we're going to have toast and eggs, we're going to have cereal and milk, or we're going to have oatmeal with cream of wheat. Toast and eggs is about $1.50 for the whole week. Cereal and milk is about $2.50 for the whole week. Oatmeal and cream of wheat is about $75. We kind of let everybody just pick and choose what they want to do. A gallon of milk lasts my family of 5 2 to 3 weeks. I don't allow my kids to just drink milk at a whim. It goes on cereal. It goes in cooking. Occasionally, and I mean very occasionally, we'll make chocolate milk, but it's like very occasionally.
It's like Christmas time.
Yeah,
and it's
like
Use
3
milk,
or 4 times a
use
year.
milk and juice for nutritional value, not to quench a
Not-
thirst.
For kids.
First.
It never, ever, ever went in any of my children's sippy cups or bottles, ever. No milk or juice, ever. And then I buy a great big thing of oatmeal. This will last us 2 or 3 months, even with making oatmeal cookies. So this is the thing, guys. When you buy your oatmeal, you're stocking up your pantry for the next few months. You're not just buying oatmeal for this week, okay? All right, then next, lunches and snacks. So I usually have tuna or egg salad. That is between $1 and $2.50. It's $2.50 for the tuna, $1 for the egg salad. I make egg salad, I put it on lettuce, and then I'll have a couple of crackers. Mike usually makes burritos, and he will take tortillas and put leftover rice, leftover hamburger, a little bit of salsa, lettuce, and a little sprinkling of cheese. That's about $4 for the whole week for everybody who eats burritos. Macaroni and cheese, we'll do 1 or 2 boxes of macaroni and cheese usually on the weekends, and that will feed the 3 guys. Dave loves his nachos.
As you can see.
You guys, you got into the nacho.
I did not jack to that. That is not mean.
So
I
we'll
saw him
have
rip it open.
his chips and then his cheese. Okay, now this whole thing of cheese does not go just for Dave's nachos. This cheese was $7, and it goes for the nachos and all of our casseroles and everything. And this amount of cheese lasts us 2, sometimes 3 weeks. Okay, and then everybody hold your breath and gasp. Okay, did you gasp properly? Ramen noodles. So my family loves ramen noodles. Guys, it's okay. You have ramen noodles with some grapes or some clementines or some broccoli. It's really okay. There's nothing wrong with eating ramen noodles, but they like it. So that's $1.70 for the week. I think we only use like 4 or 5 packets between everybody for the whole week. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. This is Jack's staple for his school lunches. The peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are $1.25 for the whole week for the sandwiches. You can see I got this one for 59 cents today. It was on clearance. Normally I pay about 88 to 99 cents. Then we have chips to go in Jack's lunch sometimes. And then we always have a fruit, grapes, clementines. Right now it's clementine season. Or we'll do a cut up apple or something like that in his lunch.
That's another thing. Season. Notice
Yeah.
you said it's in season.
It's
That's
in season.
very important to do your fresh fruits and vegetables in season.
Yep. Granola bars. Got the boxed granola bars. Didn't make homemade. 16 cents for each granola bar. He takes one of those for a snack at school, and then they'll eat them occasionally I only allow one a day for a snack. They're not allowed to go in. I know they're teenage. I have 3 boys. I get it. But they're not allowed to go in and eat the entire box of granola bars. They have to eat something else, like some grapes or clementines or a banana or something else substantial. Okay? Then we have grapes, clementines, oranges, apples, cucumbers, carrots. I spend about $3 for the vegetables for lunch, and we rotate around for those. Not all of those are $3, but that's how much I spend depending on the week and what I buy. I never pay more than 99 cents a pound for all of my fresh fruits and vegetables. This bag was 99 cents on clearance today. I got 3 of them. I got 3 of them at my local Kroger store. Cucumbers, 2 for $1. Baby carrots, 99 cents. Bananas, 59 cents. And then lettuce, I did pay 50 cents more than I normally do. I paid $1.49 instead of 99 cents, but I really wanted lettuce, so I splurged that 50 cents.
But you know, and you can get it even down more because these are the baby carrots, but you can get regular carrots and they're even cheaper than the baby ones.
Well, sometimes. At 99 cents they aren't, but yes.
At my store they are cheaper.
Sometimes.
So, mm-hmm.
And this bag of carrots will last us at least a week. At least a week. So, okay. Now, for dinners. Here's what we're having for dinners. Now, all these recipes are on our post, livingonadime.com. Michael put the link in the description below. But here's the dinners we're having. Now, what I did was I bought...
He's wondering what she's supposed to be.
Huh? The link to the post. What I did was... Now, it's already cooked up here, okay? I bought a 3-pound chub, you can see right there, for $3. A 3-pound chub of hamburger for $3. I got this after Memorial Day, if you guys remember my big haul after Memorial Day. I did not charge this price. This is an exceptionally good deal for me. I did not charge this price. I charged the regular $1.99 that I normally pay for hamburger when it's on sale, okay? But just so you can see, I want you to have proof. This whole pan is filled like here with 3 pounds of hamburger, okay? So what am I gonna make with those meals for the hamburger? We're gonna make Mom's Quick and Easy Chili, $2.75. We're going, which is tomato soup, and then a few seasonings, and the hamburger. And then we're gonna have crackers and clementine to go with it for our dinner. Then for tater tot casserole, it's gonna be $7.25 for the entire meal with leftovers. And we're gonna have a salad, and the boys don't like salad, so they will have baby carrots with tater tot casserole. That is actually, that $7.25 is actually 2 meals worth. But I did the whole thing because I know how people can get. Sour cream enchiladas, $6. That includes our tortillas, our sour cream for $1.29 for 16 ounces. Our enchilada sauce, 99 cents. We really like the old El Paso, but Dining on a Dime Cookbook has a really good enchilada sauce in it.
If you have a problem with processed foods and stuff, use the,
Yeah.
you know,
Use the homemade in Dining on a Dime.
Yeah.
I'm just doing it this way because I know everybody's like, well, I can't make it all homemade. That's fine. I'm doing it so that you
You've
don't
got
have
a choice
to.
here.
Yeah.
You have a choice.
Hamburger casserole, $4. It's the hamburger. And the tater tot casserole and the chili use the hamburger. I don't know if I said that. Sour cream enchiladas. Hamburger, sour cream, the rest of the tortillas. And did I say that already?
Yeah.
Oh, enchiladas. Okay. Hamburger casserole. Not the sour cream enchiladas. I'm on the wrong thing. Hamburger casserole. I forgot my noodles. My noodles were 99 cents. And then my tomato sauce. And then the hamburger. And we're going to have oranges and broccoli on the side for $4.
And you're using some of the cheese in a couple of.
Oh yeah, I forgot the cheese. The cheese goes, that's some of the cheese too. Then salsa pie, more cheese here. Oh, I forgot my jar of salsa. It's in the fridge. Anyway, $5.25 for the salsa pie with cucumbers, carrots, or clementines. I think tomorrow grapes are going to be on sale. I could stop by and pick up 99-cent grapes if we wanted that. Any fruit or vegetable that you want with that, and that's $5.25 for the dinner. That is all 105 meals for 5 people and snacks. Now, here's the thing though, guys. You will notice several things missing out of here. What is missing? The juice boxes,
The Pepsi.
the Pepsi, the little gummy fruit snacks, the little squeezable
The applesauce.
individual applesauce things, all of those, the
Lunchables.
seltzer waters,
Lunchables.
all of the Lunchables, all those things are pre-packed, pre-cut up. There's nothing pre-cut up here except for the baby carrots. Nothing pre-cut up. Guys, for just a little bit of work, you can really get your grocery bill down. You really can. I mean, it's not hard. Now, we are assuming that you have a few things like oil and sugar and salt and pepper and chili powder and sugar and flour on hand. But you will notice I wasn't making homemade bread. I wasn't making homemade rolls. None of that. And you can easily do that. Now, for desserts, oh, I forgot my frozen vegetables for my casseroles. A package of cookies, 99 cents. A cake mix, 79 cents. And you've got dessert for the whole week. I mean, you don't need to have dessert every single night.
No.
$50, and this is all of it. I got my cereal for $1.59 a box. If you guys remember my big cereal haul, so I stocked up on that. My milk is $1.99 a gallon. Is usually when I buy it.
And like the cake mix, you know, we're talking about a dessert every night. Take and make, for 5 people, pour half of it in a round cake pan. That can be cake for one night. Take the rest and make into cupcakes. That could be for lunch or for another evening, the cupcakes, you know, to have it a little bit different so you think you're getting a different dessert, kind of.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's it, guys. Now I'm going to have Mom show her quick and easy chili real quick for dinner number 1. Now, what I already did was, when I have a 3-pound chub of hamburger, I cook the whole thing up at once. Okay, I don't do it in little things. I don't buy the little 1 pound because it's usually cheaper to buy the bigger one. So I cook it all up at once. Now, for this week's meals, we would use it all basically at once. But if I wasn't going to use it all in the next 3 or 4 days, then what I would do is take and put it in the little fold-up sandwich bags like this in half-pound servings. Put it then in a big freezer bag, and then it's disposable, but you don't waste money on a freezer bag. And also, we don't use a full pound for each recipe. We use a half a pound of hamburger.
If your recipe says 1 pound of hamburger, use a half pound, like in a casserole, spaghetti sauce, things like that.
Yeah.
And I was going to say, a lot of people have problems with, they get home and they've forgotten to thaw out a chicken or thaw out something, you know, for dinner that night. By having the hamburger in this, for like this thing chili I'm going to make tonight, by putting it in, you can dump this in frozen into the chili, and by the time it's heated up and cooked and everything, it's all thawed out. So you don't have to worry as much thawing this out as you do like a whole chicken
and
or
guys,
something.
all these tips are in our Dining on a Dime cookbook.
Yeah.
Just so if you're wondering, we have it all in here. And also our How to Save on Grocery e-course is really good on how we shop and stuff. Okay, so Mom's going to show her quick and easy chili.
I've had a lot of people ask me how to make this. I make spaghetti sauce and I make a chili out of the canned Campbell's. I like Campbell's brand best. Now you can use the inexpensive, but the flavor's slightly different. But I really prefer the Campbell's. So I'm going to make tonight. We get a lot of questions too about how do I cook for 1 or 2 people. this is how I make it for me, and this could work for 2 people. This can says it has 2.5 servings, so what I'm making tonight is plenty for 2 people to have a full meal. So then I just dump the tomato soup in the pan. I add, I don't know, maybe a half a cup of water for that one soup.
Half a can.
Half a can of water.
Needs
Then
a
I
little bit.
add hamburger. This is about a cup of hamburger. If I had, this is way more than I normally use. A lot of times I'll just use like a half a cup, but I put extra in tonight. Then I just salt it. If the salt's not coming out, you need more salt. I usually put a little bit more salt, but I won't take time for you to watch me salt it. This is onion powder, garlic powder, chili powder. Now, all of these, I'm not giving you measurements because you taste it, put a little bit in, and then after it's simmered for a while, try it and see, do I need more chili powder? Do I need more of any of the above? Do it to your own taste because I like lots of chili powder. But Tawra doesn't like her stuff maybe quite as spicy, so I just poured that, whoops, that's still, I like a lot of chili. Now, the only extra I add, and I don't always do this, only if I have it on hand, is I have liquid smoke. And I just add a tiny bit of liquid smoke to my chili. If you don't have liquid smoke, don't worry about it. I just recently started using that. Now, I'm all done. I let that sit on the stove and simmer for, I don't know, as low heat as I can put it on for maybe 3 hours, 4 hours, just however long you want. It'll get really, really thick, and that's it. You know, people say, I don't have time to cook anything. How long did it take me to mix this up? You can mix it up, you know, the night before, and let it sit in the refrigerator so the spices will meld together, and then just cook it for an hour before you go to work, put it back in the fridge, and then when you get home, stick it on for an hour or so later, and it'll be ready for, you know, to eat. Another thing is, well, I don't know if I said, 2 cans make a family of 4. I also add, sometimes if I want to have it more filling and I'm trying to stretch it, I will break up a few little spaghetti noodles, real small pieces, and put in there just a little bit, not a huge amount. And that will be more filling. Like if you have teenage boys and you want to fill them up a little more, add the spaghetti noodles like that. Now, you can take the same thing that I just did. I dump the tomato soup in, I add the hamburger with the water, and instead of chili powder, I put oregano. And then I've got my spaghetti sauce. I just let it simmer all day. You know, the longer you can let it simmer, the better. And that's it, so it doesn't take long.
So, guys, that is a budget grocery haul and meal plan that is for a normal family of 4. Of course, we're going to, every time we do something like this, well, my husband is a hard worker and he won't. Okay, here's the thing. It's fine. Guys, even if you doubled this grocery budget for teenagers, extra construction worker husband or whatever, even if you doubled that, that's still just around less than $500 a month. That's still really good. I mean, there are people who are spending $1,000, $1,500 on groceries a month. It's ridiculous. So this is really easy food. It takes 20 minutes or less to prepare all of this. You can have this fixed at home before you spend an hour and a half in the drive-thru and driving around and all that kind of stuff. These are all in our Dining on a Dime cookbook. All these tips are in our Dining on a Dime cookbook, which you can get at livingonadime.com. All the recipes and the budget grocery haul and meal plan are on our website at Living on a Dime. Also, just type in $50 meal plan, I think, if in the search, if you're watching this months or years later.